Hello and welcome back to Sew April. So this is hashtag Fridaysews, and I want to thank Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room who started the hashtag, where we talk about what we sewed, what we're planning on sewing, and life in general. So this week I really did not get a whole lot of sewing done, and when I did, I messed up. So I'll explain everything. My daughter was supposed to have a oil change, so she didn't end up getting it done because her engine light went on, and so we ended up spending the day shopping in another town. So my husband's been complaining about his back hurting, and he had mentioned a few days before about how his new boots are like hitting on one side of his foot, so I think he's been like shifting his weight and like twisting his back, plus he's been lifting really heavy stuff. And so I went and got him another pair of boots, so that was 2 trips out of town again that same day, and it's just been crazy. I also had an appointment with the vet for my cat Castiel, the big boy. He had to go get his annual shots and rabies shot, so like that took me out. After that appointment, being in the fluorescent lights, I ended up getting a migraine, and for the rest of the week I pretty much had a migraine off and on, and it's all due to hormones, so I'll just leave it at that. What did I get done? So first of all, I had told, I don't remember your name, I think it's Anthony, from Black Stitch Fabric, I don't know, I'll put the name of his channel on here. I told him that I would show his son my TARDIS. My husband had made this years ago, and I love it. I just, okay, so me and my husband, when we work together on something, we're like a tag team. I'm the brains, believe it or not, and he is the muscle. So if I draw something up, he can make it. So that's amazing, and I love that about him. We had also made my kitchen table. I'm sure y'all have seen that before, especially in my video where I show my organization and everything. We had come up with that together as well. And then of course my dream box. So the shelf system that the TARDIS was made from was actually an old waterbed. We never used the waterbed. I think we had got it gifted to us, and at that point my husband just like used the frame of it and added some shelves and made it into a shelf. So we had it like that for years, and then I got tired of seeing everything on the shelf, and I wanted it closed, so I wanted doors on it, and he was like, oh gosh. And then after I got the doors on it, I was like, oh, I can make it into like a TARDIS. So he cut the words out with wood, and then me and my youngest daughter painted it, and then I even have a candle holder on top, and I strung up some Christmas lights, so it can work. When I was showing my youngest daughter's boyfriend the other day, when he saw it, he said, is there a door behind it? And I said, actually, yeah. And so he found that hilarious because, it's bigger on the inside, if you know anything about Doctor Who. So we don't use that door. It's actually a door to my bedroom, so we blocked it off with the bookshelf because we don't need 2 doors to go into a bedroom. So anyways, I thought I would go ahead and show those pictures because I was supposed to show them, I think, last Friday or the Friday before, and I forgot. Like, sometimes my brain just don't work, and with my migraines and stuff, it's hard for me to get stuff done. So there's that. I had to make sure to include that this time. And okay, so what have I been sewing? I have been working on that bag with my collab with Sherry from Granny Sewing Room and Kris from Sew Notes. It's the Augustina bag from Shamballa. No, there's no videos out there. Sherry did show a few tips for doing some of the things on her video, and honestly, I don't think I could have got past the back zipper without her help on that, because I've never seen a zipper done that way. So I'll go ahead and show a little sneak peek on some of my stuff. You know, I was going to do it like a WandaVision look. Okay, that went out the door because that didn't work right. And Kris had mentioned on her channel that this bag, okay, if you know, a lot of times when you sew something, especially with clothing, everything is inside out and backwards. This bag is that to a T. So Kris had mentioned on her channel that on the bag, you sew this part, you fold this part under, like you would, you know, just to sew, and then you attach these pieces. And then when you attach this to that, you just sandwich them together and sew. You do not turn it inside out like most things when you would sew. So I did make my own DIY edge coat. I'm going to try to say it right this time. I'll put a link for the tutorial, so if you can kind of see, oh, I don't know how good that's showing. So I did that, and I think that turned out pretty good. And of course, I'm not done. It's a hot mess. I'll insert pictures. I got exactly to this spot, and I seam ripped all of it out, and I had to recut another piece of the red. So my zipper was like super wonky, and I was going to roll with that, you know. I was like, okay, I know I'm not the best with zippers anyways, so I'll just go with it. Well, when I got to attaching the flap, it was super, like, I don't know, like it pinched, and I guess my tension was slightly off. Plus, I had put foam in the front of the flap to give it a little structure, and I guess the foam was like in the seam allowance, so it was like shifting, I don't know. So I cut the foam out of the seam allowance, and then I cut another piece of this, and then I reattached all of it. My zipper is still not 100%. I don't care at this point. I really don't. My fabric is kind of a retro. It's just like quilter's cotton. But I thought it was really fun. And then I thought, you know, it really... I have been watching Star Trek for months now. So I thought, you know what? It looks like Star Trek, right? So, sorry if there's a lot of light. I have natural light in here for today. Oh, and then I also have the front pocket, which it has that same retro looking vibe. So then I thought, okay, we'll just go with the Star Trek theme. And I saw a video, see if I can find, I have the pattern right here. It is a free pattern from Purple Raven Design, and she has a YouTube channel. And so I made I made this cute little Star Trek badge coin pouch. I just used glitter canvas from Mypunkembroidery, and then I have the little Star Trek logo, and then on the inside is that same retro thing. Now when she did this, like, oh, she was a genius, because I've never seen anyone do corners the way she did on her tutorial. So it was really nice. So free pattern, and it's super cute, super fun. So I love that. So this week I'm hoping to finish this bag up. It has been a very, very difficult bag. I can usually get a bag done, like, I usually spend one day cutting, one day doing the interfacing, and then like 1 or 2 days sewing. This one, oh no. I did also make a strap from Lavender and Twine. She has, it's free, and there's 3 different strap types that she did. And I'm not going to say the one I did, and I told Kris and Sherry that it's going to be a surprise. So I did make a strap from one of those tutorials, and you'll see that when we all show the bag. So hopefully that'll be next week. Not for sure what time or day or anything, so sorry. And then also I still need to work on that Skylar hoodie. We've had snow here where I live. So one day we had like 78 degrees, and 2 days later we had about 5 inches of snow. So that's Texas for you. Yeah, so we've just been trying to like adjust with that, and it's finally up to like 20 degrees today, and the sun's out, so that's a good sign. Let's see. So I want to work on that Skylar next, and then I kind of feel like before I do that, I need a cleanser outfit. Like, I need to make a shirt or a dress or something just to, like, you know, feel accomplished, because this bag has been like sucking the life out of me, because it's been so, it's not necessarily a hard pattern. The instructions are fairly decent. I am used to doing things one way with a bag and without having a tutorial, and I'm reading the directions and it tells you how to do it right. I do it wrong because I'm used to doing it the other way, and it's done differently. So I did the Antonella bag from her before, and I didn't have problems with that, but that was a fairly simple bag. So I don't know, maybe the one reason also is when I was working on it before I had to rip everything off, I did have a migraine, and maybe I shouldn't work on a bag when I have a migraine, or anything actually. So anyways, that's all that, and unique fabric haul, and I will go ahead and have that up hopefully in a day or two. And yes, I bought more fabric, and I bought more hardware, and I just have, so, you know. Oh well. I will go ahead and get off here. I feel like I've just been talking like forever, and I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, and I really hope that y'all stick around and wait for the reveal of all of our bags. So yeah, that's gonna be really fun. I will go ahead and let y'all go. So check out all the other hashtag Fridaysews videos. You will find a lot of amazing people out there, and have a very blessed weekend, and find time to go sew something. Bye.